What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. It's finally happening, you guys. We finally got the appeals court stepping in, slamming down their hammer on that greedy New York Attorney General, Miss Letitia James, and that corrupt judge, Arthur Ingram's verdict. That judgment over $450 million, almost $500 million they ordered Donald Trump to pay. Now we got the appeals court finally stepping in. Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank was correct, guys, about the cruel and unusualness of this verdict, guys. I'm excited to check out what the appeals court has finally done, to rectify this situation of these, overreaching and overstepping attorney general and this judge, guys. I'm gonna get straight into the clip and I'll get my thoughts on the back end, guys. So definitely stick around to the end. So you guys get my thoughts on the back end. And also, YouTube, push this video out. Definitely stick around until the end, you guys. But yo, let's get straight into it. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Yo, let's get into it, y'all.
It is massive. This is massive news. Trump's bond by corrupt Letitia James, the amount that he has to pay, just got slashed in half, which I believe proves it's corrupt. It's an admittance of guilt already. Preemptively, Trump just won half of the amount. Gone. Let's read an article on this, and then I'll wrap up with Kevin O'Leary at the end. But welcome to Doug in Exile. Once again, Trump wins. He keeps winning. He's going to keep winning, and this is going to be beautiful, guys. They're not going to get him. That's the big news. If you're still on board, let us know in the comments below. Say, I'm still here. I still believe we're still going to win. Welcome to Doug in Exile. Here's the villains at NBC News reporting a headline. New York appeals court reduces Trump's bond in his civil fraud case to $175 million, a victory for the former president. That's NBC News, guys. That's the bad guys. That's Sauron. That's Mordor. That's the devil. They're going a victory for Trump. So if you're sitting there glum and going, nothing's going to change, everything's bad, everything's terrible, take the victory, guys. Take the win. Let's throw some confetti. Woot, 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 woot. The court also gave Trump an additional 10 days to post the bond, which the former president said Monday he would pay. Here we go. A state appeals court ruled that Donald Trump and his co-defendants in New York civil fraud case have 10 days to post a $175 million bond, down from 464. That's slashed less than half, kids. That was originally due Monday when they tried gouging and manipulating Trump. This is beautiful. I love it. The 11th hour ruling from a panel of state appellate division judges. Okay, so they sent it up to the appellate court, to a bunch of different judges. I'm shocked. These guys are helping Trump. I figured they say you're guilty and you get the death penalty is what I expect from New York scumbag judges. But no, they're going, guys, this is an embarrassment. What Letitia James and Judge Engoron did, we can't stand behind it. Won't hold. We look too stupid, and Trump is going to win the presidency. They go, we have to pretend like we're more fair. The 11th hour ruling from a panel of state appellate division judges, all appointed by Democrat governors, guys. These are the Democrats. Why are they giving Trump a break? Is a major victory and relief for the former president, whose attorneys had said coming up with a larger bond was a, quote, practical impossibility. That is, and by the way, by the Democrats changing this topic, they have agreed with that statement in action, okay? The ruling also means State Attorney General Letitia James's office cannot yet begin collecting on the judgment. So was she ever going to get Trump Tower? She thought so, but oh, keep your grubby hands off his property for just a few more seconds, you Marxist, you redistributionist of wealth. Quote, I greatly respect the decision of the appellate division, and I'll post the $175 million in cash or bonds or security or whatever is necessary very quickly within the 10 days. And I thank the appellate division for acting quickly, said Trump. He thanked him in front of a camera after he left a New York courtroom for a hearing in the hush money case. Now, before Monday's ruling, Trump was liable for $454 million. Most of the fraud judgment from that amount he owed had been increased by more than $111,000 a day because of added interest. Trump claimed on social media Friday that he had nearly $500 million in cash, so he said he would pay it. That's where we're at on that. Okay, hold on. Why do I think this happened? Kevin O'Leary is going to tell you this was going to destroy New York, and Democrats said as much. They said, you know, this is what this appellate court did. We can't let you do this, Letitia James and Engeron, you morons. This is the Democrats going, what are you doing? You're blowing our whole game against Trump winning. We have to look reasonable. Here's Kevin O'Leary on Fox News.
What's going on now is concerning financial markets all around the world, because in the United States, and everybody, I don't care what color you are, red or blue or independent, doesn't matter, we are the bastion of safety when it comes to investing large pools of capital. That's what America represents. We have property rights, we have an appellate system, we have law people trust, and we give you good returns with the least amount of resistance.
And now all that's gone to poo-poo. But he did say something interesting. We have an appellate system. Guys, this is what the appellate system is for. In case you're wondering, why do all these court cases take so long? Why do they bump it up and just appeal everything? Because bad decisions come from psychos like Engeron and Letitia James all the time. That you have to have an appellate, higher court, more sober, more judicious, probably more careful of the law just by their very nature of existence, even when they're appointed by Democrats. They have a different job. I'll let Kevin O'Leary wrap this up.
Happening in New York is tainting the American brand. I mean, seizing assets after 22 days? In a bankruptcy court, you get years to resolve this. This is not a good look on New York. It doesn't matter this Trump. It could be anybody. I think that's very bad for the American brand. And I also would argue that you think about if this is going to help New Yorkers, they should be asking for better management.
Yeah, this is a big save for New York. These are Democrats just trying to save New York as a money-making institution. Kevin O'Leary nails it. Love to hear what you guys think.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those who want to go over there and check that out. Also, you guys go over there and show our friend Doug a bit of love. Oh my goodness, guys. We just seen that appellate division over in New York slamming down that big hammer on that greedy attorney general, Miss Letitia James, and corrupt Arthur Ingram, guys, that judge over that, $450 million civil fraud ruling. Did not uphold. I knew it wouldn't stand, guys. We all knew this was not going to stick, guys. The historic judgment, guys, it just brought so many eyes, the attention from so many folks across the world, guys. If this would have upheld, like Kevin O'Leary said, guys, this would have, this would have spoke volumes on the world scale level. Everyone have been looking over here on this case and said, hey, we can't do business over in New York anymore, guys. They could do this to us. If they could do that to him, and start to seize his properties within 22 days of making that judgment, that means that we're in for trouble. We need to get our business as far away from New York as possible, guys. The historic $500 million judgment, guys, was way too high for the appeals court to, let this guy stick this on, Donald Trump, guys, because they already knew what this was going to look like going forward in the state of New York, guys. They were going to be driving businesses away from the mistake. The $500 million judgment coming from that corrupt judge, Arthur Ingram, guys, would have started like a tsunami in the state of New York, guys. We would have seen, businesses leaving left and right. We would have seen businesses that had, plans to, start up in New York, switching and redirecting, guys, wholly different direction just because of the way this case was going. I know a lot of those world business leaders were, looking and keying in on this case, trying to pay attention to what the outcome would be because of this historic judgment and the way this case was brought about, guys. You got to remember, greedy Letitia James and Arthur Ingram already had the decision in their minds made up before Trump even walked into that courtroom, guys. They already knew that he was guilty. They just wanted to know, how much of a fine they were going to stick on this guy. And it just so happens that they went for the gusto, sticking with a historical $500 million, judgment, guys, without, a jury of his peers. This ruling was solely based off of, Arthur Ingram, guys, and little to no evidence that this was actually, a foul that Donald Trump committed. What we just seen was another huge win, guys, coming from that appellate division over in the corrupt state of New York, guys. This was a huge shocker coming from, that appeals court, because we already know how, corrupt it gets towards the bottom level. The AG, we got Letitia James, then we got the DA Alvin Bragg, we got Judge Ingram, guys. So we're like, at the bottom of the totem pole, it's just corrupt dumpster fires. If that's what's at the bottom of the totem pole, you got to just expect that, you know, the corruption goes all the way up to the top. So, I mean, really surprised to see the appeals court has ruled to, you know, shrink that judgment all the way down, you know, to less than half of the initial judgment, guys. Definitely will continue to follow this judgment very closely because I know this is not the end. We already know, you know, that corrupt judge and that greedy attorney general, Miss Letitia James, guys, they want more, guys. We already know. Hop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts. Where do you guys think they go from here? Also, make sure you guys hit that share button and share this out to as many Facebook friends as possible, guys. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. It doesn't cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy, and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Yo, what's happening, Retro fam? Are you guys looking for a way to connect with your boy Retro and the Retro fam on a day-to-day basis? Look no further, guys. Memberships have now been launched where you can gain exclusive access to chat with your boy Retro and the community and gain perks, guys. Just hop in the description box below and check out the link for memberships, guys. You can subscribe on a monthly basis to chat and have exclusive perks with your boy Retro and the Retro community, guys. Check that out in the description box today.